Hello, it is fishbulbgeek, and today we are going to go following Saren into the creepy underground structure.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just haven't run into it yet.
Yeah, I think Liara coming in here, she's got some unique dialogue because obviously she's an ancient archaeologist and she's been hunting for stuff about the Protheans and all the Prothean planets, so kind of cool.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably
That was a bad guy. I don't know where there's a bad guy, but he must be over around the hill. Sending their bodies flying is quite funny. Ah, there it is. There's the barrier I was waiting for.
What's happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind this.
And he's not wrong. And we're about to have a big exposition lore dump on us. But we'll go through all the options anyway.
What do you think we're gonna find down here? It has to be useful. Things specifically targeting us.
Don't get your hopes up. The only thing we can depend on right now is ourselves.
I think Liara's got a bubbly, cute line there. Because of course she does, she's optimistic about everything.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently, perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we decided to track all the scans of the Keepers.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
Okay.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
The war was lost. If you'd surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
I mean, of course it matters. If you can know why they're doing such a thing, it makes it easier to stop them. Kind of. Psychology. Know thy enemy and all that jazz. Yeah.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
Conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
I mean, centuries seems like it's a tiny bit excessive, but he probably could have got away with waking them up.
He should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
Yeah, I wonder who the first non-essential personnel was to go. Would he or she have been pleased to know that he was that non-essential?
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever, and they knew the Keepers were the key.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Saren sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Alright, a few more bits of lore we can question him on.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Wonder how long it's been working on getting its forces up to try and fix it then, because I mean that could be decades or even hundreds of years, given that it's just the ship trying to do everything via indoctrinating people.
Sarven's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secret? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Alright, so... let's see... so we've already done they could just attack.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
Pity it was a shitty connection.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
Okay.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Poor things.
Sovereign must have realized organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
And finally, let's hear about Prothean scientists themselves.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
I gotta be honest, if I was one of those Prothean scientists, I would not have subjected myself to a slow, grim death. There was bound to have been an airlock to stumble out of once you've completed your mission. I mean, let's face it, their whole civilization, all life had been wiped out. It would have been a mercy to do that after doing your one last job.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
And we shall. kind of hurry. We will also bimble a little bit. But yeah, that's Vigil, the last of the Prothean. Well, he's not really a beacon so much, although he does explain the beacons. Logic-driven AI. And yeah, that is the story of the Protheans and the Reapers.
So many races looked up to the Protheans as paragons of civilization. They were fooled by the Reapers, just as we were. They failed.
Keep it moving. I've got no intention of ending up like them.
Yep, I'm with you guys on that one. Now, it's our dash to the conduit. Very exciting. I say exciting, it's not that exciting, but it is. Can I kill one? I'm just killing one now. Yeah, truly. Oh no, wait, there is still way back. There is a drop where there is no going back. Oh wait, I think it's right here. There's the music. Oh, I'm not actually sure what the Mako flipped up on there, but it flipped up on something. Gravity need not apply to this little thing sometimes. I hope I can do the mad run at the end without bouncing. I have occasionally had to do the mad run at the end more than once because the Mako just catches on nothing and flips. It's very frustrating when that happens. Oh, hello. Oh no, it can reach me. Come on, shields, go down. It's almost easier to do these things on foot. It's not easier, it's just as time consuming to do them on foot. I think it's 90% because my aim is rubbish right now. Take your time. Is it more speed, less space? Oh my god, stop shooting behind the damn thing. There we go, that's what I think the shot looks like. You've got so much time to line up each shot. It's not like they don't have a massive tail. And the shots are nice and slow and they're easy to avoid. There we go. No one's leveling up out of this, I don't think. Actually, how close are we to leveling up? That's a good question. Oh, of course I've got equipment. Take all that boring. I might level up out of this. I'm pretty sure you can hit like level 55, 56, 57 maybe it's a push. But yeah, to hit level 60 you need to new game plus it. Which is actually kind of fun. Everybody's OP, but for some reason it just seems that much easier when you do it like that. I like games that have a new game plus function. Where, wow, okay. Not sure what happened there. 3 of them with one shot. No, not the 4th. You can absolutely creep around these corners, get out and use a sniper. Garrus was just saying something there about that, which I have done in the past as well. Oh, honestly. Oh, there's something shooting at me. Rocket drones, maybe? Hey. I've got to be careful on it, so make sure my shields don't get stripped. There's not too many of these fights. I mean, they're all really easy. Look at the terrain, it's just corridors that we're going down. I think I could probably just drive past them all if I really wanted to. I've never actually bothered to do that, but you probably could. Hang on, is this us? Well, I think this is us actually. Oh yeah, it is.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
Activate the defenses! Seal the station! The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council! Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
Yep, very, very dramatic. Alright, I don't think bouncing is quite the way forward. Shit. No, come on. Oh, come on, 20 seconds. Oh god, I might actually die. Oh, please nobody shoot me. It is possible to fail that bit. I remember the first time I was playing it, I didn't
failure
notice.
detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
Yeah, my first time playing this game, I saw the timer and still thought for some reason, oh, that's fine, I've got enough time to shoot these guys. I did not have enough time to shoot those guys. I think it just takes you straight to a game over screen when the time runs out. But yeah, that strikes me as a good way to end it. We've had a massive exposition dump, a really, quite frankly, boring chase. All to take us through to here. That awesome cutscene with Sovereign and the Geth fleet coming through and just laying waste to the Council's forces, or the Citadel fleet, or the Council fleet, whatever the fleet is called. It's primarily a useless fleet. And now we're here. On the Citadel with a really wrecked Mako. And that tree is on fire. The tree is on fire, that's quite cool. And yes, Caden did in fact feel a strange hum or something like that when near this structure, and now we know why. It's because it was a little tiny little Mass Effect relay, which is cool. I don't even want to know the physics behind it. So yeah, that's a good way to end it. After this, we are going to go up that. Go up the tower. Because there is literally nowhere else we can go, seeing as we're very, very blocked off. We've got Avina. Is the name Avina? I think it's in the, I think the AI name is Avina. Yep, we're blocked there. There's the conduit. Tree is on fire. Dead Mako. Oh, medical kit. I guess we might need that. And yeah, next time we'll be going into fun combat, actual combat. So yeah, I do hope you'll join me for that. If you've enjoyed this video and if you've been enjoying this walkthrough in general, please feel free to subscribe to the channel so you'll know when the next one comes out. I will be doing all the games in the series, of course, including Andromeda. I don't care what you say, it's not as terrible as everybody thinks it is. It has its problems, but it's also fun in parts. So I quite like the game, so it will be part of it. And yeah, join us for next time. So take care, guys. Thank you for watching. Ta-ta for now.